Hi, hello! I am the Queen of Daggers and I hold the cards. Welcome, welcome, my dear Leos! Seems like you're doing a hell of a lot better than you were on Monday. Oh, I'm so excited to read this for you. This is a general for all the Leos out there, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, please click the like button, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the little bell so you are the first to know when Magic Cardboard yells at me and I tell you what it means. And I mean, if it doesn't resonate, no one's stopping you from doing that anyway. Like, I'm just saying, you can still do it. So again, roles can be reversed. This is general. Tarot is not gendered, and we'll see how this goes. I like to start with a Lenormand for some context on what's going on here. So we have Animus as our signifier. This is a masculine energy. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you're a masculine figure, but we all have our masculine side. This could also be a person that you're dealing with. But luck is on your side. Something is turning in your favor. Something is turning in your favor. I don't know what, but I'm happy about it. We have Goat, which is argumentative, somewhat aggressive. It is not the best kind of person around, but with luck on your side, I feel like this isn't going to affect you too much during this midweek. And we have Heart, so this is certainly a matter of the heart. This is certainly some kind of, relationship situation. I do believe that this is a continuation from Monday, and if you didn't watch Monday and you would like more information on what's going on here, you can go back and watch that. So let's get into all of this. We're starting with the King of Swords. I'm very excited about that. You are back in your power, okay? You're cutting out the bullshit. You realize, none of that served you, and you've come to terms with that. You really have. It does not matter to you anymore. Or it might somewhat, but you're realizing, whatever. You're king of the castle, okay? You are back in your energy, and it just does not matter to you anymore. I mean, you felt like a fool. You did feel like a fool. You jumped off the wrong cliff. Love is blinding, regardless of what kind of love it is, a relationship, familial, even just loving your coworker or whatever it is, okay? Whoever it was that you had this big falling out with on Monday, on the first half of the week, by midweek you're done feeling like this. You're starting to realize, you know what, maybe you were foolish, but that doesn't have to rule your life. You can move on from that. Especially with the Chariot, you really are moving on. You may not be completely over this, because I know it does take some time, but you're moving forward. You realize that you can move forward, especially with the High Priestess. The High Priestess doesn't mess around. I love the Queen of Swords so much, I named my channel after her. She also cuts through the bullshit, but the High Priestess is just she's beyond the queen of that. I consider her beyond the Empress even. She sits in her power, and it is an almighty power, alright? She has the power of the cosmos on her side. Truly, truly, truly. She is the master, and, when the High Priestess speaks, you listen. I can tell you that much. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Look at you, so happy. You've got it going on. You've got your resources. You're not pouring them into somebody who just does not serve you anymore. You're realizing that this was for the better. And I'm so happy to see that. And you know that it wasn't your best decision, okay? And we don't always make the best decisions, but justice is on your side, and you have that luck going on, so maybe, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor and not in theirs. But you do feel like you have a sense of justice. Maybe you've gotten some closure, or maybe you realize that you're better off without whomever, and that alone is your justice. Like, you're doing good. And we have the Three of Wands. You're choosing your new path. You have an idea of where you want to go, and you're going to go there. And I love this for you. I love this for you. This is like the opposite of Monday. So you're seeing the work that you need to do, okay? And you see that old path you were trying to take, you know, that happily ever after you thought you would have, it's closed off. But you know what? Fine. Screw it. That world is over. You can make a new one. You're in this position of, yeah, your world was turned upside down, but whatever. You can still stop and smell the roses. Your cups aren't gone forever. You can still find joy in life. You don't have to rely on someone else for that. Even though you thought you could, and you found out you couldn't, and that was a terrible feeling, because of course it is. It always is. But it's not going to rule your life anymore. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so you are not relying on them to bring you any kind of resources. You're not relying on them to take care of your physical resources, your monetary resources, your emotional resources. Screw them. Let them ride off into the sunset. You don't need it. You're the king of swords here. You don't need a knight to come as your savior. Now you still do feel burdened with this heartache, with everything that you went through. It is still a burden on you. I mean, you're moving on, but it's gonna take a while, you know? You don't heal from this overnight. The thing is, we have the Six of Swords upright. So the Six of Swords, you're just floating right over this. You're on your path, and yes, there's still pain there, but you aren't completely, you're not letting it take over your life anymore. And I love this for you. I really love this for you. Monday was so rough. You were not okay on Monday, alright? From the reading on Monday, you were not okay, and I was a little worried about you, I gotta say. But things are really starting to work out for you. I can't believe this was such a short read. I apologize I couldn't give you more time, but it's very cut and dry. You're starting to heal, and you're getting back in your power, and you know that this person, they weren't the best choice. You're not going to have your happily ever after with them. You know, your world was turned upside down, but you can move on. You can move on. You don't need them to bring your pentacles in. You don't need them to give you your justice. Maybe you found your closure. Maybe you just realize you can live your life anyway, and you can live it happily. You don't need them to go on this new journey. And this new journey is something you do believe is going to bring you much more joy. This isn't something you think, this is something you know. The High Priestess doesn't mess around, okay? She brings down the hammer of whatever. She's also somewhat traditional, as she is the feminine counterpart of the Hierophant. Thus, she is mastering whatever it is she's going for. So maybe you're mastering your emotions, you're mastering your thoughts, you're mastering your pentacles, you're mastering your life without this person. And while it takes a little bit to get that mastery, screw them. You don't need it. You don't need them anymore. Pentacles are still coming in. You're on your throne now. You're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. You are moving on. You are finding your inner strength. And I'm surprised the Strength card didn't come in, because that is actually your major arcana card. But I think just this reading being about you alone brings that in, frankly. Now, I really hope this resonates with you. I really, really hope this resonates with you. I really hope you're healing from whatever was going on the first half of this week, because it was a lot. It was a lot. And you deserve better than that. You really, 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 really do. So I'm very proud of you for realizing that you can move on like this. I'm very proud of you for the steps you're taking to move forward. If this resonated, please, like button, the subscribe button, the little bell, so you can hear when I'm about to speak about you again. And as a Leo, I know you do love that. I have a Leo Mercury, so if you haven't noticed, I love the sound of my own voice. And I am quite gregarious in my speech. So, I feel you. I get it. That's why I want you to listen to me. Jokes aside, you're welcome to leave a comment. Tell me, you know, your favorite snack, the worst joke you have, just how you're doing today. If this applies to you, just tell me how much better you're feeling. Or just say hi, hello. That would be wonderful too. It was a pleasure reading for you. I can't wait to see you again on Friday or tomorrow if you check out the Thursday general read. Friday I'll have a full reading for you. And I love you very much. I'm grateful that you came here to listen to me and that you've chosen me as a reader that you watch. That means a lot, and it's wonderful to see you again. So I do hope I'll see you tomorrow or see you Friday. Love you very much. Bye!